Hello everyone, this is Leslie. Welcome back to my channel. This is the whole shebang where I tell you a little bit about everything I do. And what I wanted to talk to you about was my experience with going to my first 4DX movie. My daughter had contacted me and said she lives in Philadelphia and said, hey, I want to come out, see you guys Saturday night, and do we want to stay home? What do we want to do? We stay home all the time. So I said, let's go out and see this movie. And it was actually Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. It was a special 20th anniversary. We went to the movie, and now with movies, I'm sure you may or may not know, you have to pick your seat, what seat you want to sit in. I really wasn't paying attention when I ordered the seats. I was just more concerned. I wanted an aisle seat because of my knees. And we went to the movie. It started at 7 o'clock. I'm actually not a huge Harry Potter fan, and I kind of wanted to give it a shot. My kids are, my husband is, so I was like, okay, let me look at this again. I have seen it before, but it's been a while. So we went to the movie, and we sat in these seats, and everything now are these reclined seats, like, where you can recline back. And we sat down, and I was like, oh, what is this? It says water on, water off. And I was like, oh, is this like some kind of special... I just wasn't paying attention that it was going to be special effects. So I said, well, I don't want water spraying at me. Let's hit water off. Okay. The movie starts, and I guess what I would just say to you as an overall statement, if you are someone who is physically in any way affected by motion or who doesn't like to be tossed around, I would highly recommend that you not go see a 4DX movie. We were being tossed around so much. I mean, like, I'm telling you, like, back and forth and in and out, and it was really crazy. I will say we had unbelievable fun time. It was an unbelievably fun time. We were laughing, I think because and they had these things which I hadn't seen. They're like, both at the back of the seat, they had little things that air would come out, and someone would sneeze or cough, and you would feel the air against your face, or there was something underneath the seat, and if there was, like rats running across the screen or whatever, you would feel something under your feet. That is not really my cup of tea, to be quite honest with you. Speaking of which, this is my cup of tea. That's not really my cup of tea. I just like to watch the movie. I don't really like the movies with the recliners. I find it odd that someone who I don't really know is lying down next to me. Like, sometimes there are literally people. I've only gone to a reclining movie 3 times, and I've always made sure that I wasn't the person next to the stranger on the other side. I just think it's a little weird. That's just my thing. I mean, honestly, whatever. That's just my point of view. I am very much in the minority. I know everyone loves those. Everyone talks about how great those movies are, the reclining seats. I just like a seat. I mean, whatever. But anyway, I will say that the 4DX movie, I would not recommend it for anyone who is beyond a certain age, who is not able to physically withstand being tossed around. I have had at various times, which if you watch his channel, I've had some shoulder issues. That would have been really bad when my shoulder was acting up to have been in that situation of being tossed around. I also have some knee issues. Again, I'm healing, but again, if I had seen that, I may have not been able to withstand that. Anyway, that's my review. I think that in terms of, because we didn't know what was about to happen, we laughed hysterically when it started to happen, and we had a great time. I was with my 2 daughters and my husband. We had a great time, and at the end of the night, my daughter Anna was like, oh my God, that was so much fun, and it really was so much fun. However, I do want to say that while I was able to withstand it, for want of a better word, I'm not sure that I would seek that experience out again. I don't need to feel like I'm being slammed against a wall when there's a scene in Harry Potter where there's a troll on the loose, and he's slamming people into, like, I don't need to feel that sensation. But anyway, maybe I'm just being grumpy. That is my 4DX experience. If you are interested, or if maybe you love 4DX, I want to say that I don't want to seem like I'm an old grump, but that was just my experience, and I was unprepared for how vigorous it was as a watching experience. I mean, you really needed to be on the ball because you could feel the rumbling. Oh, and I mean, they did have one scene. There was snow on screen, and there was in the corner there was snow, and that was really nice. I mean, but again, it was fine. I just don't know that I would actively seek that experience out again. But I do think that if you are someone who has elderly parents or elderly people in your family, you may want to really consider. I have some friends who are a little older. I don't know that they would necessarily want to go through that experience because it was pretty tough. My name is Leslie. Thank you so much for watching. I'm not sure as I'm looking at this if this is buttoned up too high. I can't tell. My name is Leslie. Thank you so much for watching my channel. If you have been to 4DX movies and you either love them or hate them, please let me know. I really would appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye bye now.